Hey, it's gonna be time to did it, did it, did it, duel. And here we go. So interestingly, Constantine has some practice versus these sorcerers. Unable to defeat the reigning champion of Agadai in the minor league, is looking for some redemption here versus Royale. Ooh, getting really low though. Royale with Thinking Cap, Nudges, Light Plate, and an Archangel Staff has his spell levels up to 20. 5 past the usual cap. Just one hit of his Fireball is over half Constantine's total hit points. So he's really got to be careful. Royale using that magic spell flash as Constantine gets up close. Oh, Constantine getting very low, but has actually ahead in the mana, or in the potion count. Royale down to 3. Constantine has 4 left. Sorry, Royale down to 2 now. Welcome back to Speed Gaming. Thanks for the subscription. Welcome to the Diablo 1 PvP duel going on here. Round number 1. Royale, just 1 mana potion left. Constantine, 2 full potions of rejuvenation, but opting not to cast that mana shield. Saving his mana pool for that teleport skill. Royale out of potions. Constantine down to 1, but has to be careful. This is getting close at round number 1. Constantine using some mana for healing. Oh, but getting down to it. Royale still has over half of his mana pool. Royale just constant barrage. And wow, Constantine gets it with a sliver of life left. That is what we want to see here. Down to the last potions. Sliver of life left. That was exciting. So point 1 first blood goes to Constantine the Warrior. There is the dragon. Round number 2 is about to start. It looks like Royale is switched up to that phasing spell you see in the bottom right corner, now Fireball. But phasing, unlike teleport, is somewhat randomish, but it costs much less mana. So it looks like Royale is going to be trying to do better at that mana conservation in round number 2. Round number 1, Royale not letting up with that barrage of missiles. Constantine trying to work his way in, wants to get close. That's how he does damage with that King Sword of Haste. Constantine doing a pretty good job of dodging those fireballs. Walking left to right on the screen there, diagonally in the coordinates of the dungeon map. Constantine is virtually unhittable. Both players taking a quick pause, manage their belt. Each round of the duel, they are allowed the potions in their belt, and that is it. They can use their healing spells, they can use Mana Shield, but no extra potions, no extra items outside of what's inside their belts. Royale down to 4 potions, Constantine down to 4. Oh, and just like that, Constantine gets too close and takes another point. To answer a question in chat, that is a little bit of desync and lag that the duelists, just given the nature of the game, game that came out in 1996, yeah, that is something they have to deal with. Second question in chat, are warriors or mages favored? Honestly, it really comes down to skill. I've seen warriors destroy mages, I've seen mages destroy warriors. And then, of course, the rogue is not to be counted out either. But I definitely encourage anyone who wants to get involved, join our Discord server. Happy to help anyone get started. Gonna reach a level 40 with a good solid week of playing. The less solid week or 2, maybe 3. Yeah, it's not difficult to get started, build up a character. Alright, missiles have stopped temporarily. Royale down another potion. Unlike some of the other sorcerers we've seen this month, Royale is not using a staff of fireball, so every fireball takes, I think 16 total mana away from him. Does have close to 1,000 points of mana though. Constantine with another potion down, but he's a potion up. About to be 2 potions up. So Constantine doing a really good job these first 3 rounds of just evading Royale while he just fires away. And he knows after a certain point, he'll have the advantage in terms of potion count. Royale down to his last potion. Ooh, a bunch of fireballs land though. Constantine down to 2. Alrighty, there is Royale's last potion. Constantine down to 1 final potion as well. Welcome, Raiders from Speed Gaming Portuguese. Oh! And Royale just like that on the board. Constantine letting his guard down, using that final potion. But another close round. These guys are giving us a show, that's for sure. But welcome, Raiders. Unfortunately, I don't speak Portuguese. But we've got a Diablo 1 player versus player duel going on for you. This is the bracket stage. This is the first month of that we've had a major league bracket going on for you. No character cap level. Minor league, your character is capped at level 40. As well, there's some restrictions to kind of balance things out. But here in the major leagues, it's essentially a no holds bar. See Constantine slotting up that scroll. That's a scroll of infravision. Allows him a little bit of extra sight, as he have seen Royale appear red on the very peripheral of Constantine's screen. That is the infravision spell at work. There's no book of infravision or staff, only available in scrolls in the vanilla game. So it looks like Constantine is back down in Hell, level 16. Where you normally fight Diablo in the vanilla game. In terms of a player versus player duel, you're not going to want to use Elemental. Not usually the strat to take. And as our reigning champion Agadai points out, Fireball is kind of broken in the game and deals a heck of a lot more damage than is listed in the spellbook. I do believe that Constantine is at level 45. Yeah, level 45 to Royale's level 47. But as you see by the scoreboard, that's not a big deal. All right, round number 4 is on. And Royale has It's just about finished, depleted his first orb of mana there. There we go. Almost at the same time, both duelists spending a potion. Oh, and Royale getting a great shot off up close and personal. Tying it up 2-2. So anyone who's counting Royale down, you better think twice. Anyone who wants to count Constantine out, better think twice. Not sure where my co-commentator Gain Train is at. I do believe he's probably still at work. Probably got caught up at the old job there. Round number 5 is on. And not sure, Royale might be kind of camping around that central area there. He's discovered that Constantine likes to use that area for cover in previous duels, so good on him for paying attention to his opponent. But has to land some more of those shots up close and personal. Oh. Can't let Constantine get too close. Oh, just like that. Royale able to trap him against the wall, looked like, for a second. And taking the lead. We've got Agadai in the chat, dropping those knowledge bombs. Oh, and Royale with the barrage. One way to fix the brokenness of this game would be to make a mod, and there are plenty of mods out there that try to quote-unquote enhance the game, rebalance the game, fix bugs. Both duelists down 2 potions. Getting close enough for a moment to swing his sword, but Royale is not letting him get very close at all. And it looks like there is a challenger in the ring. One of the enemies has wandered into the stage. At least I think that's what I saw or heard.
Not enough mana.
That is not something that Royale wants to hear, but we are using Constantine's audio. Oh, getting very close. A bunch of shots off. Royale down to 1 potion. This is the original randomizer, to answer a question in chat. You don't need a Diablo 1 randomizer. When you launch the game up, the dungeons are already randomized each time. And Royale out of potions. Constantine has 3 full potions left. Can he use those to maximum efficiency? But as we've seen, just a shot or two from a fireball and Constantine is out of health. But as we see, Royale is getting dangerously low on mana. As soon as a sorcerer is out of mana and swinging away with their weapon, that is game over. Just like that, Constantine tying it back up, keeping things interesting here. And you see our duelist clarifying the score. But just like that, they are ready. What is this? Round number 7. So it's first to 7 points, and it looks like these guys are in it for the long haul, going back and forth. As pointed out in chat, Constantine doing a great job. Just letting Royale fire away. Oh, and just like that, Royale gets a lucky shot off. And Constantine, I believe, kind of manipulated his equipment and stats, because his total life pool is 666. And I can't imagine that's purely coincidence. But it might be. The reason they're not fighting on max level is because they haven't achieved enough experience points to get it. It takes quite a hefty sum. And also, the rules state you've got to create your character from scratch. You got to earn that experience points. You got to find your gear dropped from enemies. But that being said, if you do join up on our Discord server, there are plenty of players who are willing to lend you some gear, if not flat out just give away some really good gear to help you get a fast, quick start. But keep them coming. Happy to answer any questions. This is the first tournament of this type in quite some time. First time on speed gaming. And Royale is not getting the message that Constantine is just expertly dodging these fireballs. Occasionally, the lag and the way the hitboxes work turn out in Royale's favor, but he's just letting those missiles fly. Constantine getting dangerously low there, but manages to heal on up. Ooh. Constantine with another good fury of shots there. Royale down to 4 potions. Constantine getting too close. Royale down to 1 final potion. Constantine's... Oh! But there we go. Constantine with 4 potions in his belt was unable to drink them fast enough. Royale is up by 2 points now. Yeah, and that's how fast it can go. You don't want to be too hesitant to drink the pot. And as you see, if you've got 4 potions and your opponent's down to their final 1, that's the last time that you want to be dying. But good on Royale for not letting up. Looks like Constantine has stashed some potions down here in the catacombs. Easily accessible from town. But there is a limit to the number of stuff you can drop off in the town and, you know, per dungeon level. I'm sure it's not hidden. I'm sure he's invited Royale to go down there and potion up if he needs to.
What ails you, my friend?
Royale back down in hell, ready to get this show on the road 2 points away from victory. And move on in the bracket. On Wednesday, there is another Major League matchup, Gain Train versus Mordum. It's a rematch from their first duel earlier this month. There is the dragon. Let's see if Constantine can't make up some points. Just like that, quick couple fireballs, and Constantine is already over half his mana shield's gone. He is just casting that in the beginning of these duels. Do you think I like the strategy of not casting it all the time, but I think later on as the duel progresses, it might be wise to cast the shield here or there. But what do I know? I'm just in the commentary. Ooh, and Royale trying to throw in a curveball with that firewall. Oh, Constantine with a flurry of shots. Royale down 3 potions. Constantine just down 2. Another challengers enter the ring. Enemy. Oh, Constantine getting too close for Royale. But Constantine is an expert fireball dodger. Oh, and here we got some action. Royale out of potion. Needs to land some shots. And this is the point. Constantine doesn't know it, but he has a 3 potion advantage. This is where I'd be casting my mana shield. Down to 2 or 3. Can he get close enough? He should know by, yeah, he should know by Royale's reluctance to use phasing or teleport that he was out of potions, and just like that, Constantine wore out Royale. Will resurrect his opponent there. Not sure what's going on with that scoreboard, but that should be right now. 5-4. Alright, I hope I didn't mess that up. Constantine opting for that firewall. Trying to limit Royale's range there. Oh, Constantine getting low. Fast on his fingers. Probably did not mean to cast that second layer of firewall there. Oh! We've got action. Constantine, first time in a while, is on the deficit in terms of potion count. This is not the time to be slipping up in that department. Royale has managed to go away with a 2-point lead at this, or a 1-point lead at this point, sorry. More enemies entering the battle arena. They're anxious to see this round finished. Royale still up potion. Down to it. 3 potions apiece. Well, we've got action. Royale spending another potion. Down to 1, Constantine down to 2. And I think Constantine knows he's got the advantage here. Royale switching up the tactics, casting a healing spell. No more potions. Oh, Constantine getting close. Opting to cast that healing spell rather than drink a potion. Wants to be as efficient as possible. Oh, and Royale is out of potion. And at this point, yeah, this is point, just offering up the point to Constantine. Without any mana, a sorcerer really doesn't stand any chance against a warrior. So Royale will lose that round, but it's still anybody's game. There is the dragon. When it dissipates, the duel is on. And I think Agadai... No, it's definitely, at least, Constantine definitely has 5 points. Pretty sure Royale has 5. He might have 6. Let's give him the 6 points. Well, Constantine definitely has 5. warrior casting firewall, I think, kind of limits the sorcerer's position a little bit. Royale with some nice shots off. Action happening. Constantine down over half of his belt now. And 3 potions apiece. Constantine catching back up. Down to 2 potions apiece. Royale out of potions. Oh, and Constantine gets the stun lock. But I can confirm I have had it backwards. Now the score is right. It is 6-5. Amid some of the chaos, there was one round where I got things backwards. But everyone here on Speed Gaming is used to that stuff. Constantine's secret stash number 2. And our duelists are agreeing on the intensity of this battle. Royale just needs one more kill on Constantine. Constantine is not making it easy. Looks like Constantine is taking a quick pause. Maybe someone at the door, maybe a phone call. Well, this gives everyone the perfect opportunity. Make sure you go and give these racers a follow. Yes, they're not racers, but because without them dueling these duels, we wouldn't have these duels to watch being dueled. And is some info on the tournament league and rules and such, as well as the Discord server. Love to have anyone get involved, either behind the scenes here in the commentary booth, tracking, keeping a better score than I can, or in the dueling arena. Yeah, not sure what the cause of Constantine's pause is, but Royale is not letting the time go to waste. He's going to ensure there's no more interference from any of these lagging enemies, and it looks like Constantine is back. So here we go. Can Royale clench it out? Or will Constantine keep things interesting? Will we go to a sudden death point around at number 13? There is the dragon. As soon as it dissipates, the duel is on. We are going to go on here. Alrighty, duel is on. Constantine looking to tie things up. Royale looking to take home the victory. Constantine again with that casting of firewall. Doesn't look like either duelist are gonna be changing up their strategy. Constantine is kinda cornered off that firewall. Doesn't want to fill the entire arena up, because that would just cause a tremendous amount of lag. Oh, Constantine getting down to it. And another mage entering. Oh, and just like that, Royale takes the victory. Wow. That is something. That is just how quickly things can go here. Get your GGs out for Royale, our sorcerer. Moving on. Let me get them in here for an interview. just like that, this duel is over. Royale will be moving on. He's either going to be facing off against Game Train or Mortem. On that match will be on Wednesday.
Oh.
GG's, welcome Royale.
Thank you.
And there is Constantine joining us there. GG's to both y'all. Some very close rounds, down to some of the last potions.
Yeah. Very, very intense match too.
Yes. I couldn't do much more of this.
Yeah, it's probably one of the longest ones we've had here on Speed Gaming.
I hope it was enjoyable to watch.
Absolutely.
I knew I'm behind in pots if the matches go to the end. So because he's healing all the time, so I really tried that he cannot heal. So when I knew, okay, he will probably try to heal, I tried to go after him and shoot at him as much as.
Yeah, you got a bunch of good shots off there when there were a couple rounds where he had like 3, 4. In that last one, I think had 5 potions left in his belt.
Yeah.
that happens.
How was the lag and the desync? It looked like it wasn't giving y'all too big of a problem.
Well, for Diablo 1 PvP, it was manageable. But I got surprised few times by the fireballs.
Yep, and Royale also really good use of flash in a couple instances there.
Was I actually doing damage with the flash because I couldn't hit? I wasn't sure.
Yes, sir.
One thing that I had trouble with, and I didn't have not experienced this so far, is that Royal very well used the top corner, and in that place, if he's just near the wall, I can't properly use my diagonal walk to catch him, or so I had to use firewalls, and at some point that it is hard to cast additional spells.
Yes, that's true. Also, even if you then teleport to me, then I teleport away, and then you cannot walk anymore. So you have to teleport again, and then.
Yeah, it's a pretty nasty place.
Yeah.
But very good at getting Royale to just keep firing away, lower that mana pool. And when you did that effectively and were able to heal up, it looked like you had the edge. But those fireballs just pack a tremendous punch.
Yeah, I would say that that is one of the hardest things to keep your APM up, and sometimes just one mistake can, if not kill you, but at least cost you 1 to 2 potions. And as when the duels go long, it's just so hard completely that manner.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The biggest respect from my side. I would never be able to do that with a warrior. Definitely easier on the side.
Yeah, Constantine definitely gave you a run for your money.
Yeah.
But Royale, congratulations, you're moving on. Don't know your opponent yet. That duel will be on Wednesday. Game Trainer Mortem. Any thoughts? You have a preference? You rooting for anybody?
I have a preference to not Sorcerer against Sorcerer, because I'm not a huge fan of these two heads. So, but not from one of these personally. I would like to against both of them.
Well,
Alrighty.
in my opinion, the sorcerer will have the advantage in this case game. So he will have the upper hand, maybe.
Well, we'll have to see on Wednesday who's gonna be moving on, Gain Train the Sorcerer or Mordum the Rogue. It'll definitely be exciting. So tune in on Wednesday. I think that's at 7 p.m. Eastern. Always got that exclamation point schedule going on as long as Speed Gaming Bot is behaving. It looks like later on Speed Gaming we've got some link to the past 1v1 and spoiler log races going on. Looks like there is currently a Super Metroid Z3 randomizer going on. Kirby 100% Nightmare in Dreamland tournament. I will be heading over to Randomania in about an hour for a Zelda 1 randomizer matchup. So hope to see everyone around the universe of Twitch. Hope everyone is staying safe. And yeah, GG's again to the duelists.
Thank you, man.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that do it. See you another day, another race, another game.